Hey Saggies, I hope you're all well. Let's get into this tea, girl. Let's get into this tea. What's the gossip on you? What are people saying? What's the chat? What's the energy? What's the vibes? Do you know what I mean? I'm going to use what's the tea card, so they can be brutal, so it might not apply to everyone. But yeah, let's see. Spirit, what are people saying about my Saggies at this time? What is the gossip on my Saggies at this time? Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we have Boss Daddy, period. Okay, so for some of you guys, especially if you're masculine, you're coming across as real big boss daddy energy. Okay, it says stable, rich business owner, CEO, big dick energy. So a lot of you guys are really coming across as assertive, masculine, in control, getting what you want. So very much boss vibes here. So good energy, or is it? We'll see. Queen rising, yes. Okay, so glow up loud, all eyes on her, coming up spotlight. So whether you're masculine or feminine watching, it's definitely giving there's some kind of leveling up that you guys are experiencing at this time, or at the very least it's coming across that way. Okay, so lovely energy. This could also be for some of you the fact that people are could be commenting on your relationship. So maybe you are dating around and you might be talking to someone, and it's almost as like you guys match each other's energy. Okay, especially with Boss Daddy here and Queen rising, it's giving Emperor and Empress energy. So nice. What else for my Saggies? We also have Stalker. Okay, so for some of you guys, Sag is giving that you are stalking, or I feel like for the most part people are stalking you, or trying to figure out what's going on with you. It says lurking online, still checking your stories, obsession never left. Yeah, so maybe somebody from your past is still very much interested in what you're doing, how you're doing it, where you're going, who you're going with, but for some of you, you could still be into somebody from your past here and coming across a little bit stalkerish, Sag, not gonna lie. Okay, and let's pull out one more. Fishing for comments. So there could be somebody around you who either when they're around you feels like they need to impress you in some kind of way, or maybe you are coming across as somebody who needs to be who needs validation in some way. Bottom of the deck you have moving, so this could be for some of you moving house or just moving on, honey. Okay, let's clarify some of these cards. So far, I'm not really mad at it. I'm really getting the stalker and the fishing for comments is a similar vibe. I feel like there's somebody in your energy or around you, or thinking about you, who is obsessed with your future, what you're doing, basically how you're winning. Okay, I feel like the more you guys win, the more obsessed they become, right? Why is Boss Daddy here? Why is Boss Daddy here? Thank you. Oh, my cards are upside down. Sorry guys. Let's start again. Spirit, why is Boss Daddy here? Why is Boss Daddy here? I feel like you guys are coming across as very strong-minded, strong-willed. Okay. But at the same time, not unapproachable, Why is Boss Daddy here? 10 of Cups, beautiful. You're coming across as very happy, Sag, very fulfilled. For some of you guys, your family could be significant, like family, good family life, good, just happy. That's what I'm getting. It's like you're, if you're successful in one area, it also feels as if you're also successful in the other. Whereas sometimes if work's going well, your relationships are a mess, or your family life is a mess. But I feel like here, both of those things could be in alignment. Either that, or this could be you could be coming across as Boss Daddy to your family, specifically. Okay, bottom of the deck you have the Hangman. I feel like people are looking at you differently, seeing you from a different perspective, or in a different light. Yeah, nice. Why is Queen rising here? Why is Queen rising here? Ooh, Well, death wanted to come out. So again, major transformation. Could be dealing with a Scorpio. Have Scorpio highly aspected in your chart here. But yeah, with the death card here, I feel like this is a major transformation for you. Okay, you're really coming into your own here. Sorry, guys. So nice. Bottom of the deck, the sun. Yeah, you shining. Nice. Okay, some of you could have Leo in your chart or highly aspected or even Libra. But I feel like this is justice. You know, your karma's balancing out here. Okay, what you've been putting in, you've been getting out or you're about to. So really nice energy here. Yeah, and I feel like for the most part, Sag, people are happy to see this for the most part. And there are one or two that is maybe obsessed in a negative way. Why Stalker here? Why Stalker? Why Stalker here? Four of Cups. Yeah, there's someone in particular who's not happy about this, who's not happy about this, but because they're not happy, it's making them obsessed. Okay, who is this person? Look, they're looking at their own lives thinking, you know, I need to do a little bit more. I need to invest more. What am I doing? You know? Who is this person? Can we get a who? Is this Saggy? Is this someone else? Thank you. Nine of Wands, a wounded warrior. Bottom of the deck. King of Swords. Could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Okay, who is obsessed. Yeah, but somebody's wounded in some way. Yeah. By your success. And when I say success, it doesn't necessarily mean like you're successful at work or you're successful with money or something like that. It could just mean give the energy that you're giving at the moment is confident. The energy that you're giving is happy. The energy that you're giving is relaxed, peaceful. That in itself could also be success, you know, is success really. Why is fishing for comments here? Why is fishing for comments here? Why is fishing for comments here? Somebody you're beefing with, some kind of conflict, competition. Okay, bottom of the deck, Five of Pentacles, someone feeling left out in the cold. Okay, so there's somebody here, Sag, who's viewing you becoming this boss daddy, becoming this queen rising, experiencing these major happy transformations here. Okay, and it's got them feeling sick. You know, it's like everything that this person is being offered, they don't want to take it. You know, I'm not happy. I just want to see what Sag is doing. I just want to see what Sag is doing. Okay, I've got other things going on, but I want to see what Sag is doing. I want to see what Sag is doing. You know, fishing for comments. It's like it's like people are this particular person is looking for comments that insult you in a way, or that if you are on social media or things like that, they might not necessarily be. But yeah, this person is looking for comments that are going to that they feel will hurt you or something like that, because they feel left out in the cold in some way. Interesting. Okay. What negatives are people saying about Sag? What negatives are people saying about Sag? Three of Pentacles. Why is that negative? Why is the Three of Pentacles a negative? Maybe you don't work with people, you work alone. Or you don't work well with people, you work better alone. Maybe there's people that want to work with you or collaborate with you or join forces with you, but you work alone. That's what I'm getting. Why is the three of or you're no longer friends with somebody. Okay, you're no longer friends with somebody, or you're no longer in partnership with someone. or you just don't work well with people. that could also be it. Three of Pentacles. Why is Three of Pentacles here? Knight of Wands. Yeah, you don't work well with people. Not that you don't work well with people, you work better on your own because you're always on to the next thing. It's given here. Okay, for some people could be, for some of you, people could be saying that you got like player energy. Okay, but yeah, Knight of Pentacles. I feel like you work better on your own side. You work better at your own pace. You pick it up when you need to pick it up. You slow it down when you need to slow it down, and that doesn't work well with everyone. You know. And I feel like for the most part you know that about yourself, which is why you don't work with people. I mean, obviously we all work with people, but do you know what I mean? I'm more talking like personal endeavors and plans and goals. What positives are being said about Sag? What positives are being said about Sag? Thank you. King of Pentacles, you boss daddy, you about that money, you about that money, or you're about that stability. Look, charging ahead. There's a lot of strong masculine energy coming from you at this time, which is a very good thing if you need to get things done, if you're goal orientated at this time. So yeah, I like it. You're coming across as strong. Okay, forward moving, ain't got time for the BS. What's the advice here? Anyway, let's clarify King of Pentacles. Why is the King of Pentacles here? Why is the King of Pentacles here? The Fool. Beautiful. New money, new goals, new achievements, new stability. I like it a lot. 10 of Swords. I feel like you are coming across as somebody who is at the end of their hardship, at the end of, you know what I mean, you've gone through a difficult cycle, and now it's like taking in new air, taking a new perspective, you know. I like it. What's the advice for my Sag? What's the advice for my Sag moving forward? What's the advice? Thank you. Be yourself. Be yourself. Take your time. Okay? Be patient with yourself. Honor yourself. This is the card of Sagittarius, the Temperance here. So, yeah, authenticity all the way. It's going to get you where you need to go. Okay? Stop worrying about how you come across here. Okay? If you do things, if you're being 100% authentic, whether you regret it now or you regret it later, it will make sense and it will work in your favor, because in that moment you were being true to yourself. So don't worry too much about the aftermath of you being yourself, you know. Page, Ace of Pentacles. When you're yourself, you get rewarded for it. Okay, so thank you, Sag, for watching. I hope this reading resonates, and we will speak soon. Love you, bye.